What's up, everyone? It's New Mutator. I'm going to be continuing my cast of the DE2, or no, DE1 match. Apologize for that. Between NCR and MoM. NCR going to be led by Ska. Once again, he's kind of their default captain. Although he was kind of a late addition to this roster. They trust him enough to lead them in a battle. Broken Cow 1 on the team. I think that is a I'm not quite sure who that is actually. I for some reason I don't remember, but I know for sure that that player is a name changer staple. So if you know who that is, let me know. Killer King. Uh, Killer King is of ULMS fame. Is actually on the team this year. Samuel, Paris, and Garrick also on the team. They're going to be squaring off against Rat King, God's Powers, team name. Kron 1, Arsenic, Rower, Blonde, and Slate joining the game, going to be replacing Osmodian. So that should make things a little bit more interesting as both teams are going to be utilizing players actually on the roster, no substitutes. And what is this? Capture the flag. Not sure why these deer are there. This is interesting. They belong to Rat King though. What are these cheats? Cheats, man. What is this? Um, and you'll have to forgive me. I forget the name of this map, but yeah, you'll be able to see in the link description. There'll be in the video description there should be a link to the film, and it should say something like the map and game type and all that good stuff, as well as the game stats, which is important as well. So let's go ahead and look at these trades since we were not able to see that before. Now is a perfect opportunity in game 2. Masters of Myth are up 1-0 so far, but should be an interesting match. Looks as if a full Solus trade here for NCR. Kind of unusual trade, actually. They do have warriors, but a smattering of Thrall for flag defense, no doubt. Dwarf probably flag defense as well. Puskull's Spiders should be fun. Spiders should be doing some kind of harass, flanking kind of things, particularly against the Solus, which not quite maxed out, but considerably a considerable number of Solus. And instead of warriors, we're looking at Thrall. So could be a defensive kind of game here for MoM. 3 dwarves instead of 1, but or no, 6 dwarves. So many dwarves. And they're going to have to somehow defend those not only against the Solus and Spiders, but also the Pus of the opposing team. So we'll see how they plan on doing that. Actually kind of like the trade for NCR a little bit better because they're utilizing warriors, which are pretty good. Thrall are just kind of like cannon fodder. You know, if you get a dwarf in, it's over. But the thing is, they only have 1 dwarf. And where is that dwarf? I think the dwarf... This is pretty cool. I like this. You take the bridge over. Here's the dwarf right here. So it's being controlled by Paris. I think they only have 1 dwarf. Yeah. So Paris has that dwarf, and looks like they have a pretty good start spread on the map. I'm still not sure what's going on with these deer. But yeah, it should be interesting. Let me get rid of that. Hold on. There we go. Paris is actually going to run in and basically take a little bit of damage. I'm not sure what he's thinking of doing with that lone Solus. But Arsenic going to take this hill. And he's going to get into a javelin throwing contest with Garrick. Garrick probably not looking to engage there. Slate with another Solus pack. But yeah, Not sure exactly what is going to happen. It looks like just this group posting up here, blonde. Just a little stalemate. Just trying to keep it so the opposing team doesn't have an in. Arsenic might try to get a few shots off, but he's probably no. He's gonna take the hill. He's gonna rush in with Kron 1's goal leading the charge. And some dwarves are going to be firing and missing, it looks like. So, yeah, some shots. Kron 1 is going to dodge most of these, actually all of them, and try to push NCR further south. But he is going to turn around at this point since they don't want to overcommit. Arsenic is there. It looks like Paris is going to run in, but he might be rebuffed. We'll see. Kron 1's waiting with a couple of goals here. Arsenic does have a lot of Solus, but he needs to be careful. There are pus goals here for NCR as well. He is able to snipe that one Solus, however. Oh no, Kron 1 autos on a lone spider who drew that pus. So a couple of pus goals going down, not doing a whole lot so far. Meanwhile, I don't know, Kron 1's in trouble. He has these Thrall, and they're going to be outmaneuvered. I mean, that is a lot of warriors, and there's no melee here. They do have dwarves. They're going to be backing up right here, but not quite sure. That Puskull is going to end up going down here. Although Rat King does end up taking some friendly fire, and the pus explodes on top of him. Actually, these warriors are going to be repulsed. Let's take a look at the numbers here. 81, 83%, so it's still really close, but I'm still not liking these Thrall so much. Nice control click by Kron 1 and keeping that Puskull at bay. Paris is going to attempt to dance around. He's being chased by Kron 1's non-Puskull, and actually Samuel's Puskull is in danger of being taken out right now, and that ends up going down, and Kron 1 sacrifices that goal. Arsenic is gonna run in and try to do some damage as Arsenic ends up taking some damage on his Solus, and some more pus goals going down. Actually, a defensive pus from Paris, and some more pus. And actually, that was a nice shot from Rat King. Even though there was some friendly fire, was able to take out NCR's lone dwarf. So pretty good there. As that dwarf is going to kind of make a lot of difference now that it's gone. Meanwhile, in the north, there is some kind of altercation happening as a Slate and Broken Cow are going to be basically trading shots. It doesn't look like Rower is doing much. I'm not sure if he's lagged or what's going on, but he's just chilling. I think he's watching elsewhere. He really needs to figure something out, though. But his team is actually doing pretty well. 73, 77%. They're up by 4%, and they have pretty good map control at this point. As they're sort of taking the center away from NCR. Although NCR does have a chance at grabbing it back. Looks like Killer King is going to be attempting to kind of embolden his team to advance instead of retreat. It looks like Broken Cow has significant portion of the force. It looked like he was going to try to take out these deer, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's going to try to sneak around. I think he might try to do that. Try to do a good old sneak around maneuver, but he's going to be scouted by Rower. And meanwhile, we do have NCR moving in. Oh, huge shot there. That Puskull does survive, though. So the dwarves are actually looking to be pretty good. Oh man, a massive shot. Although it does some friendly fire damage on Kron. The Thrall freeze for less time than the warriors, so they're going to be able to take out that one. One warrior gets through, a few spiders were able to get through. Ooh, a huge pus actually from Ska, taking out two dwarves at once. So meanwhile, we do have a goal harassing Arsenic, but Arsenic is able to survive with his dwarf. Lone Solus here from Blonde is basically going to be trying to hold it down, but he is going to be taken out. And all of a sudden, Arsenic is left alone. 62-53%, a huge swing in favor of NCR. They basically just got taken out. It looked like things were working out pretty good, but Ska's huge puss put a dent in their dwarves, which was the main deterrent there, keeping this army from advancing. And all of a sudden, all these warriors have not a whole lot to prevent them from rushing in. Just this one dwarf, and there's plenty of Solus to try to take him down. And the Journeyman's going to run in with one heal left. He is probably going to be able to initiate on this dwarf. I just don't think these Solus are going to be able to kill him in time. They're going to try to do what they can, but this dwarf all of a sudden is in the middle of the river. He needs to be careful. He was trying to do some damage, but he's just going to sacrifice himself right there. Unfortunate, as Blonde was on the way. He didn't have any heals remaining, however. All of a sudden, MoM, they see what's at stake, and they're going to try to run in and do what they can. Rauer's going to move in with his puss goals, but I don't know what he's going to puss here. There's not a whole lot. There's nothing backing him up. Thrall are really slow. He is going to survive for now, but he has to be careful because one little javelin, and that is done. A goal gets sniped right there. So all of a sudden, the Solus advantage is real. Although NCR did lose their dwarf, they do have plenty of Solus to tick down these Thrall, who are trying to hide behind the flag. But they're going to protect the dwarf for now. But it's just a matter of time, I think, unless that dwarf is going to be able to pay for himself. But it doesn't look like he is. The spider is there, and yeah, he ends up getting sniped. He doesn't even manage to take out a single Solus. So now it's just a matter of time. However, flag is contested. Not for NCR, although they are getting surrounded. I'm not sure. They need to send something in to contest. Rauer's going to try to move in. He might have enough time to run in and contest. Not quite sure, as these Thrall are just going to be taken out by these warriors. They need to focus fire on some of these guys, but it's not going to work out and not going to get there in time, it looks like. So NCR is going to squeak by with the win. 56-48 losses. Or 56 kills to 48 losses, 42 kills to 66 losses for MoM. Garrick, it looks like, did pretty well. 15 kills, 4 losses for him, 35 damage. That's going to be the most for his team, and would be in the game if not for Arsenic, who basically prevented the defense of MoM from collapsing completely. But even he wasn't able to ward off the NCR advance. Once those doors were taken out and all the Solus, it was just a matter of time. Yeah, so I'm going to say that the Thrall strat could have worked out, but you needed to protect your crucial units like dwarves and Solus are kind of a big deal on this map as well. So not taking max Solus to match NCR. Was it a mistake? I'm not quite sure. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in game number 3.
Team eliminated. Game over.